Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Today I am going to be talking to you about Sagittarius women. I'm a Sagittarius rising, and I actually have Sagittarius in about 4 other elements of my birth chart. So I resonate so much with Sagittarius women that this energy probably encompasses more of my energy than my Capricorn side. You can let me know in the comment section below if you agree, if you don't agree with what I have to say. If you are a man, this could even be helpful if you're trying to date a Sagittarius woman, or if she has Sagittarius somewhere in her chart, this could be helpful for you, okay? So let's get into this. A Sagittarius woman usually tends to be everyone's best friend, all right? She's, she may have a lot of friendships with different people, and she can be kind of naive to these friendships. She can put out more into the friendship than maybe she gets back. She definitely wants to make everyone's life better. So like her goal is to leave the world a better place than what it is that she found it as, So Sagittarius women are amazing, amazing people. They don't like to live by society norms. So that white picket fence, happy family life, only going on 1 vacation a year, that sort of thing, that does not appeal to a Sagittarius woman. They tend to live very simply. They love to travel. Like, for a Sagittarius woman, she likes to be outside, to do anything where she's not stifled, okay? A Sagittarius woman really, really appreciates her freedom. And that's freedom in every aspect of life. Freedom in her work, freedom in her travels, freedom to do and be whatever it is that she wants to be. She really has an understanding of the evolution of who she is, knowing that she's not who she is, who she is today is not who she's going to be in a year from now. And she has a tendency to really, really enjoy the journey. They are a really great friend to people. Like I said, they tend to give more than they receive in return. They definitely move to the beat of their own drum. A Sagittarius woman isn't going to sit around and wait for anyone. She does not like to be waiting. She doesn't like to wait. She will go after what she wants, head first. They're very, very honest people. Sagittarius women do not like to lie. They do not like liars, okay? That is like the biggest turn off to a Sagittarius woman, is someone that is lying to them. And they really go above and beyond to be truthful, to speak their truth in whatever way. So they're super bold. They're very direct. They will say exactly what they mean, and they mean what they say. They're very daring people as well. And being bold and direct, for a lot of Sagittarius women, it can come across as unemotional, because a lot of times they don't have any hair on their tongue, so they don't really care. And not that they're, they'll say things that will hurt your feelings. They don't intentionally mean to hurt anyone's feelings. They're just gonna say what they think and not worry about necessarily how it comes across to you. And they don't think that there's anything wrong with that. They feel like they want to know the, unadulterated type of truth, so they give that out. They give what they expect to receive. A Sagittarius woman will get up and go. She does not want to be tied down or stifled. Not to say that she doesn't want a relationship. She definitely wants to be loved and wants love in her life, but she also wants you, as a person that's interested in her, to pursue her. A Sagittarius woman will have no problem in going after what she wants, like saying, oh, let me get your phone number. She's interested in you. But at that point, like, once the communication has been made and she's shown some sort of initiative, a level of interest, at that point, it's up to you. Like, if you want her and you want to keep her, you're going to have to win her. She wants to be won. She wants you to be her person. She wants someone who's super intellectual, someone that's sensitive, somebody who is not afraid of being vulnerable, okay? So if you can't be those things and she doesn't see those things in you, she's probably going to pass you up. She tends to be always on the move. A Sagittarius woman has a lot going on. So she's really, she's pushing and moving. So you have to kind of keep up with her, but allow her the space to do what she's going to do. Allow her the space to work. Allow her the space to be passionate about something and give her the support that she needs. And don't try to stifle that. When she feels like you're trying to put a cage around her to keep her from being free, she will break free. Okay, so even if she loves you, if you guys are in a relationship together with a Sagittarius woman, you have to give her a sense of freedom. She's not a cheater. Sagittarius women, when they're in relationships and they're in love, they're not cheaters. Okay, they're not cheaters. They're not liars. However, you still have to be comfortable and you have to give them that sense of freedom and space that they need. They will always come back. They're like a boomerang. If they want to be with you, if they love you, if they have that emotion for you, if you give them the freedom, they will come back even better than before. So it's kind of one of those things you have to be very confident in yourself to be with a Sagittarius woman. And usually Sagittarius women are single for a long period of time or long stretches of time when they are single, and they're comfortable with it. Yes, they want love, but they're fine being by themselves. That's where they kind of get to know who they are, what they like, what they don't like. A Sagittarius woman will date different people, just to see what she, if there's what's out there, what she likes, what's going to work for her, what isn't going to work for her, and you can bet she works on herself. She's constantly improving herself, wanting to improve herself. Okay. A Sagittarius woman can be very easily irritated or irritable sometimes. They're very, very independent, very dedicated to the work that they do. So a Sagittarius woman, she thrives off of being independent. She doesn't want to depend on anyone for her, for her success, but she does want to be acknowledged for the work that she does. So she wants her hard work to matter in some way. A lot of people, not just men, but men and women can be very intimidated by her because she is such a bold, daring type of person, and she doesn't conform to the society norms of things. She doesn't let anyone tell her how she should or shouldn't be living her life. She literally lives her life by her own set of standards and rules. A Sagittarius woman can sign up for a lot of things, sometimes too many things. She can be very helpful and things like that. And so she wants everybody else to benefit from that. But sometimes it can be a lot. It could put a lot on her plate. They're really not good with saving money, okay? Sagittarius women don't like to save money because usually they're using that money to fund their travels or, their adventures. They're extremely adventurous people. A Sagittarius woman is going to be down for a new adventure, all right? They're very, very passionate. They can be like a dog with a bone where if they're passionate about something, they will stick to it and stick on it. They're super goal-oriented. Okay. And they have really big imaginations. So when they come to you with an idea, if you're someone that they love or they're in a relationship with, if you're opposed to the idea, you have the power to kind of stifle her energy. And if you stifle the ideas or her dreams that she has for herself, she will resent you for it. And there may not be any real coming back from that. Once the resentment lives there, with a Sagittarius woman, it may be hard to overcome, if at all. Okay. So it's really, really important for you to be supportive and not stifle her energy. Sagittarius women tend to dress more sporty. They like to dress, you know, with what's comfortable for whatever it is that they're doing. They definitely have a sense of their own style. Some Sagittarius women can fall in love quickly. Now, and it doesn't usually tend to be love. It tends to be like the idea of love. You know, this person, they may really like them, and then they tend to find out later, like, yeah, I really wasn't feeling that. And they will move on, you know. So if they've fallen in love with you quickly, be careful of that, because they may realize at some point, like, yeah, probably that was just sex. Sexually, Sagittarius women are very sexual beings. They're very, very passionate, adventurous. They have a high sex drive. They love new experiences. So you might find yourself dating a Sagittarius woman and she wants to have sex outside or have sex in different places and try different positions, because that's part of her adventurous side. She's a very private person. She may have a lot of secrets or seem very secretive, and it's not to keep anyone out, but really she just, like I said, she flows to the beat of her own drum. So she doesn't really think it's important to keep you updated on her every move and what it is that she's doing. Even when you really know a Sagittarius woman, you may not really know a Sagittarius woman. Like she still holds her cards close to her chest. As a mother, Sagittarius women, because they like to travel and they like new things and they're very passionate people, they also teach their children to be that way. And having kids doesn't keep them from being adventurous. Their kids go on the adventures right along with them. You know, you might, if a Sagittarius woman is traveling the world, and she has children, her children are usually right in tow, right along with her. And she's usually teaching them to be very compassionate, to be a lover of truth. They encourage their children to be free thinking. So a Sagittarius mom doesn't want her children to conform to society. A Sagittarius mom wants her children to look at the bigger picture, to see both sides and come up with their own idea of what life should be like for them. All right. They want their children to think bigger, to think better, you know, to learn other languages and to get out and travel when they're older and not to be stuck in a day-to-day 9-to-5 type of job. You know, not to say that there's anything wrong with that, but they want that freedom. Okay. So they may be teaching their children early in life to be entrepreneurs and things like that, or how to make money just so that they can live life freely. Teaching their children, you know, about life really, really early so that they don't learn that from the outside world and then end up surprised to where it kind of pushes them back. They're going to try to create opportunities for their children to live with as much freedom as possible, whether that's monetarily or within their own thought processes, and sometimes both. She loves grand gestures. Like I said, Sagittarius women like to be chased. They like to chase, but then when they pull back, it's kind of like a cat and mouse game with the Sagittarius woman. Initially, she might chase you, okay? But she will pull back just to see if you're worthy. You have to be the squeakiest mouse. You know, you have to be the one with a lot of stamina to win the race, because she wants someone who wants her. She wants someone who chases her, who, you know, is all about her, who makes her feel like she is a prize to be won. When a Sagittarius woman says, I'll make time for you, they actually mean that they will make time for you. So they do go out of their way to make time for their friends, for their lovers, for, you know, the people that are important in their life, because they could probably be doing 20 other things, but they will stop what they're doing to give the people that they care about the attention that they need from them, okay? And sometimes there are people in their lives that tend to take it personally if they're super busy and they're unable to kind of take that time out to spend with them. So it's a fine line, and you kind of have to just be okay with whether you're a friend to a Sagittarius woman or a lover. You have to be okay with giving them that freedom. They will come back to you. Sagittarius women hate touristy spots. They want to travel to places where they can have a story to tell, where they can meet the people that actually are native to that place and eat the native food and things like that. They don't want to go where there's a bunch of people, you know, and places that they can see close to where they live or at their home. They want to go to different places. They want to go explore the roads less traveled. They tend to be kind of clumsy when it comes to sex. So that may be something, if that's an issue for you, that, you know, you just have to accept about her, that she is more of a clumsy person and she will laugh at herself. She's fine with it. It's definitely not new to her, and she'll just kind of keep moving forward. Even though they're not good with their own money and like saving money, they are really, really trustworthy people. A Sagittarius woman is trustworthy with money. They're trustworthy in matters of like sensitivity and things like that. If you tell them that something is a secret, it's a secret. They will not tell anyone. Like, they're great with keeping secrets. They're great with keeping their own secrets and yours. A lot of times, because they have so much going on, they may even forget what you told them, and you have to kind of remind them of what you were talking about. Like, oh, you remember when I said XYZ? And they're like, wait, hold up. You may even have to give them some clues as to the conversation, because they really may have forgotten to the point where they wouldn't tell anyone anyway. Sagittarius women are incredibly inquisitive. They want to know why. Why? They want to know the ins and outs of everything and everyone. They look at people like puzzles, right? They want to know everything about you, the good, the bad, the ugly, because they want to know what encompasses you, like what makes you tick, why it makes you tick. You know, that's that inquisitive side to them. So they tend to ask a lot of questions. They may ask questions over and over again, because a lot of times they don't have really good memories of the answers that were given. And if they do, a lot of times they just want to make sure that it was an honest answer, or if there was anything more to elaborate on. They tend to have really big smiles. Her smile is something that will light up a room. They are rule breakers. They do not like to conform, all right? And I know I keep kind of saying that in different aspects, but that is so important to a Sagittarius woman. She will rebel against authority. She does not like someone trying to tell her what to do, where to do it, how to do it. That is not where she excels. She does not like to be micromanaged. They're very, very generous people. A Sagittarius woman will literally give you the shirt off her back. She has things that are of value to her, and those are things of importance. But when it comes to like clothes or shoes or, you know, certain, even money, she will give it to you. You know, she's a super generous person. They do not make promises that they can't keep, and they don't expect you to either. If a Sagittarius woman tells you that she promises to do something, she's going to do it come hell or high water, or she's gonna give you a reason as to why. She will acknowledge, hey, I know I promised you this and I'm sorry I couldn't do it. She will figure out a way that she can do it, or come to some sort of compromise if she was like thinking too big, that sort of thing. But she will try to make up for it for sure. She holds herself to a very high standard when it comes to promises and things like that. And so she doesn't like to break them. And if she has to, it probably hurts her feelings more than it may hurt yours. A Sagittarius woman gets a bad rap for being unemotional. It's not that she's unemotional. You know, she's just very direct. They do also have a bad rap for maybe being lazy, or undisciplined to other people, especially people who live life, that believe that life should be lived a certain way, and there are certain stages and, things that you should or should not be doing depending on your age and your race and your, living situation. A Sagittarius woman doesn't believe in any of that. So because of that, other people can look at her and place opinions on her that may not necessarily be totally accurate. They don't really care about other people's opinions. They don't really care about what other people think about them. They usually don't even want to know if it's good or bad. It's like, oh, you like me? Great. You don't? Okay. Like, it's not stopping anything that they have going on in their life. Okay. And they're usually right on to the next thing anyway. They love to learn and they love to teach what they know. So you might find a Sagittarius woman traveling somewhere and learning a new language and then trying to teach her family and friends what she knows about it. That's part of her being generous or giving to them. They do not like energy that is negative or that stifling type of energy. They want to enjoy themselves. They want to enjoy the best that life has to offer. And that usually comes with enjoying, having a good laugh, having, adventures and different things like that. They do get bored easily and they don't like being bored. So you have to continue to keep their attention. You have to kind of chase them. You have to put in the effort. They may be easily stressed out, but they hide it so well. A Sagittarius woman can get overwhelmed sometimes, but you might not really know it. She definitely looks like she has it all together all the time. And that can be misleading a little bit. They also can be very clueless about what is going on around them. Because they have so much going on in their own life, a Sagittarius woman, there can be some drama going on or different things going on. And they're like, what? That happened? They have no idea. They can be oblivious to everything because they get so zoned in and so focused on their own stuff, on their work, on their kids, on their family, on their travels, on things that they want to do and their goals, that they don't pay attention at all to anything else. So you might think like, man, you haven't watched the news in how long? And she's like, I don't even watch TV. What are you talking about? That is very indicative of a Sagittarius woman. She can say things and you'll be like, oh my God, where did that come from? And it's super funny most of the time. If you piss her off, she can say things that can be very hurtful. She has a way with words, and that's that fire sign sort of energy. Usually fire signs are very witty people, and they can use their words for good or bad. They can cut you down or build you up with their words, and that is definitely something that a Sagittarius woman has in her arsenal, but she may not use it in a negative way very often unless you've done something to hurt her or piss her off. Sagittarius women say what they mean and mean what they say. They don't say things without intention. So if a Sagittarius woman tells you, that you're important to her in some way, believe that she means that. With that big imagination that she has, she's in her own world a lot of times, and she'll come out and visit with you. Okay. But it doesn't mean that she doesn't feel the way that she says she feels. You just kind of have to give that space and that freedom for her to do that. They may be inconsistent at times. They try to be consistent, but the way that their mind works and how many different things they have going on, there can definitely be a little bit of inconsistency there. They do not tend to have or keep things in order. They're always on the move, and they're always on to the next thing, the next adventure, the next excitement, the next goal. So their home may tend to reflect that, but it's not dirty. It's not nasty. It's not like disgusting. It's just maybe a little messy, you know, but she probably knows where everything is. She does not like her things to be messed with. Leave her shit alone. All right. I hope that this was helpful for you. If I missed anything, my apologies. I did take notes so that I wouldn't miss anything. But if I did, let me know in the comment section below, or let me know if you felt like this was an accurate depiction of a Sagittarius woman. And if you're dating one, I really hope that this was helpful for you guys. I love you. I hope that you're loving on yourself. Peace, love, and blessings to you always.